so much for everybody being here. Thank you, Judge Mackey. That was a very nice words. And I have to tell you that as much as we like the new judges in Jefferson, we certainly miss you. So thank you very much. I've practiced in the municipal courts of this state for 22 years. I know municipal law. I know municipal court procedures. And I've spent 16 of those past 22 years right here in Ashtabula County, working in all the municipal courts, all the courts of this county. No one understands the challenges and the frustrations of a municipal court like I do. Because for the last 16 years, especially in Ashtabula Municipal Court, I have lived them. I understand them. I understand the frustrations of the solicitor's office in dealing with the volume of cases, the prosecution of so many people. I understand the frustration of law enforcement of having to rearrest the same people over and over, and their frustration of knowing that that person just got out of jail and they just reoffended again and they've rearrested them. I understand the frustration of the probation department of that court, who knows that with the right supervision and the right treatment, people can be successful, but they're stretched by the volume of people that they supervise and the lack of some resources in our treatment area. I understand the challenges and the frustrations of the administrative staff of that court. Again, because of the volume of cases that come through there, things have to be scheduled, and that's a difficulty. There's a volume of work that has to be done, and I appreciate the challenges and the frustrations that they go through every day because of that. And finally, I understand the challenges and the frustrations of the lawyers and the community that come through that court. I see the frustration of people who get subpoenaed as witnesses to come in for a 10 o'clock hearing, and now it's 11:30 and the case hasn't been called. And they're worried because they've had to call off work that day or make or other arrangements for somebody to pick up their children from school. I understand those frustrations, or the lawyers that need to be someplace else. And because of the scheduling, just because of volume, but things can be fixed with that. I understand those challenges and frustrations. I believe the qualities that a judge must have to make that court successful and productive are: one, first is trial experience. Frankly, no other candidate in this race can match my trial experience. I've practiced criminal law for 22 years. I've had over 100 jury trials. I've practiced before the Ohio Supreme Court. As Judge Mackey said, I've taken cases right here from Ashtabula County that I was appointed to at the ground level, and I took them to the highest court in the state, and we were able to change law. I handled the major felony cases of this county. In fact, in a few weeks, I'll be getting an aggravated murder trial. So nobody understands the criminal law or the criminal procedure. No other candidate can match my experience in that nature. I also believe that management experience is an important quality that a judge of that court must possess. When I first came to Ashtabula County to be the director of the Ashtabula County Public Defender's Office, first thing I had to tackle is the scheduling problems. We had horrible scheduling problems. That was the first thing I was able to solve, and I believe I can take those same strategies and use them to apply to the busiest court of our county, the Ashtabula Municipal Court. I've also, for the last 16 years, run and operated a taxpayer-funded office. I write the budgets of that office. I manage the budget of that office, and I know how to successfully use taxpayer-funded money. I also manage staff and hire staff. I have the management experience that would make that court more productive and more successful, and no other candidate can match me in that experience. Finally, I have innovation. I have practiced in new innovative ways of treating criminal defendants in this county. In 2008, which I'm surprised Judge Mackey didn't mention drug court. In 2008, Ashtabula County established its first drug court, its first treatment court. Those courts are very successful and evidence-based practices that have proven to be very successful. In 2009, I was appointed by then Chief Justice Thomas Moyer of the Ohio Supreme Court to serve on the Supreme Court's Advisory Committee on Specialized Dockets. And what that meant is that I got a seat at the table on writing and implementing the rules that now all specialized docket, all treatment courts in the state of Ohio must follow to operate in court. We then became a commission of specialized dockets in 2013. And then at that time, I was appointed to a seat on that commission by Chief Justice Maureen O'Connor, and I continue to serve on that position today. In 2009, I was also appointed to be a member of our Asheville County Mental Health and Recovery Services Board, and I continue to serve on that board today, and in fact, I am the president of that board. It's because of my experiences with these commissions and the specialized docket and the mental health board, I understand the evidence-based practices and strategies that are effective in dealing with our client population, our defendant population. In addition to the fact that I represent these offenders, I understand the strategies and the techniques that are successful in getting them out of the cycle of the criminal justice system. Like no other candidate can match my experience in the innovative techniques of dealing with criminal justice offenders. I'd like to thank everybody for coming here tonight. I promise you that I am the most knowledgeable, prepared, and qualified candidate for the Asheville Municipal Court seat, and nobody will work harder than I will to get that word out and to earn the vote of the voters on November 3rd of 2015. So thank you all very much for coming.